Hey Royals, welcome back to my channel. I decided to do something different. I tried to do a talk through tutorial for this look. That didn't go how I thought it was going to go. There were spots where I was quiet and I started to explain what I was using, but it didn't. Yeah, I was all over the place. So give me time. I'm going to learn how to do tutorials, but if you guys want to see how I did this look, keep watching. And if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe because I love it when you guys do. So keep watching if you want to see how I did this look. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't kill me. Bye guys. Hey Royals, excuse the noise you're hearing in the background because I'm attempting to film while my entire family is home and things are going on downstairs, so bear with me until I get a better mic. But my face is already primed and prepped and eyebrows are done. I'll list below what I use on my brows, but I want to get started. First, I'm going to prep my eyes with the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion. Now I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut to conceal my eyes. Next, I'm going to take my Wilder powder. I have my Wilder powder and set my eyes. I'm not going to make this a tutorial because it's going to take too long to explain to y'all what I'm doing, so just watch. I can talk about other stuff. I started to work at I started working at Urban Decay. One of my videos I told you guys that I was working at Ardel, and that lasted for about a good 2 months. Wait, March, April, May. Yep, 2 months. Because they pretty much hired me on the spot, and I was in there buying makeup, and the manager was like, hey, you want a job? I'm like, sure. Wasn't doing anything. So they pretty much hired me on the spot. I went in and I filled out all my new hire paperwork. And from the moment I walked in to the moment I left, everybody was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. I love your makeup. I love your makeup. I love your makeup. So I was like, okay, cool. They love my makeup. Soon as I completed my new hire paperwork, they shook my hand and was like, yeah, we'll see you Monday. And on my way out, a lady was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. I love your makeup. And I was like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't tell anybody that you do makeup. You cannot take our clients. Like pretty much say that I'm a makeup artist, or give them business cards. I wasn't allowed to do that. So I was like, if I knew that, I was not gonna I wasn't gonna work there at all. But I was like, you know what, it got me, we'll see how it goes. So I did that, and it wasn't fun. I was basically touching makeup all day, and selling my face all day. Because anybody that came in there, they were like, ooh, what you have on your face, and do you do makeup? And I couldn't give them my business cards. And it was bugging me, and I was like, I'm too good and too trained in what I do to be behind a register. So I quit, and then I went to Bali, Indonesia, after my birthday, and that was a trip. I still have to do a video on that because I vlogged it for you guys. I vlogged a lot for you guys, but it don't come out right. What just so happened to happen during the Bali vlog, all the footage got erased off the memory card. Don't know what happened, but it deleted. So all I got is the Snapchat videos, and if you guys want to see that, I'll post that. So yeah, that happened. And recently I went to a job fair that they were having at Macy's, because I kept getting it as an alert on my app, Indeed.com, and I was like, you know what, why not, let's see. So I got there and the lady was like, I don't know why that keeps posting there's no jobs available. And I was like, what? So I was like, great, this is not going to go anywhere, this is wasting my time. So she kept saying, cosmetics don't hire till the holidays. And I was like, how long y'all keep your files on file? How long y'all keep your files on files? And she was like, we keep it on file, you know, for however many days. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, just keep me in mind. And then she was like, well, we have Urban Decay, we have Impulse Beauty, blah blah blah. I was like, I did apply for Urban Decay a year ago, and I applied a year ago, and I was like, I auditioned. I was supposed to sell, what it was, $70 an hour, and I ended up selling $500, but I didn't get it. They went with somebody else, and she was like, what? That was you? So she ran out the door like 5-6 times, and she came back and she sat down and she's like, I got you in. And I'm like, what you mean? I was like, she was like, I got you in for this amount of hour and this amount of sales commission on all your sales. And I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah. I got hired on the spot again. And I started. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm a beauty artist. I'm a beauty artist for Urban Decay. I like it so far. I've lived up to my title. I didn't know when I got there that my audition was like the talk of the store, because everybody knew who I was. They was like, so you the one that sold this amount of money and da da da. And I was like, well, damn, like y'all remember me. And since then I've been living up to my hype. I sell a good amount of makeup in a certain amount of time every day. Even if it's dead, I still sell big. Now that the holidays coming up, I really get to show off. So yep, that's what I've been doing. I'm using a majority of the Anastasia palettes. This look is basically the sultry palette mixed with the soft glam, and this is basically how I go to work. So I have to sell my face pretty much all day. So I make sure I look presentable at all times. There are some days I'm like, oh, I don't want to do my makeup, but I do it anyway because every day. As far as my cell goes, as long as I get 1 cell a day, I'm happy. I'm grateful, and I pray for that 1 cell a day. And then anything past that, I'm like, it's go time. Where's my eyeliner? Since then, during the time between, you know, Ulta and Bali, I went and got specialized in brides. So I do bridal makeup, which is dope. I've done a few clients at Urban Decay. And every time I film a video for you guys, I'm so critical. I'm just like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not posting it. I don't like it. I don't like how it sounds. I'm picky. I've dealt with a lot of customers that I've never dealt with before working. Picky people, snooty people. I like my job. The only thing I gotta get used to is Urban Decay brushes. The brushes, I gotta get used to them. They're not my brushes. My co-workers are fine. I like it. I like it. It's a nice work environment. The only thing I don't like is like the cherry palette that just came out. Like, we're the last to sell it. I think Ulta was selling it before us, and other places online. Today is the day. Not today. Friday, yesterday, was the day they decided to start selling it. Before, we was pre-selling it, and I'm like, for what? That's our palette. But whatever. I accidentally sold one and like gave it to the customer to take home, and it would have been fine, but she returned it to another store, like another Urban Decay counter or something, and then it was like, no, it's pre-sale, you can't sell it. I was like, my bad. We have communication issues at our store. My Urban Decay counter is located in Macy's, so Macy's brought out the counter, and communication is like all over the place. All over the place. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. I'm telling y'all now, I feel a way about this video. Hopefully it goes up. This is my LA Girl concealer. Any previous makeup videos I did and I uploaded them on my channel was so crappy, but I was still learning at the time. I'm still learning. I've took classes so far with Beach Honey and AJ Crimson, and bridal makeup training with Ira J Beauty. So yeah, I'm learning, I'm learning. Lord, I hear my puppy barking at somebody outside. I'm going back over that with a lighter Smashbox Studio Skin concealer, and this is in dark. This is dark. I've only been at Urban Decay a month and a half, and I've learned so much about selling, about products, stuff that I found out myself because I guess because Macy's bought them, they don't really do training. We don't get gratis. I've trained or I've took classes in Lancome and Estee Lauder, and I've gotten gratis from like one of those, and that was it. I'm gonna go ahead on and set that with this water powder. The water powder is in deep dark, and I don't bake, I just set it. I don't use a lot of concealer and have the concealer take over my foundation. The foundation is a base. A lot of people put concealer and it changes their whole foundation base. And before y'all get to asking, oh my God, you gotta put all this makeup on. If I gotta do this every day, I'm not doing it. Don't do it. I'm fine with it. Different strokes, different folks. I'm surprised my kids are quiet. I'm gonna have to do something nice for them. Okay. Bronzer. Add a little color. Deepen that a little bit. And it's my raye contour powder. This is all same brush. This one. A little bit of my powder. Cut it a little bit in my liner. Oh no. I messed it up. I'm not good at talking with my videos yet. That's why fly past it and post it, put music behind it and post it. Essence. I still have lash glue in my eyes. Enjoying San Antonio so far. The only thing is we can't seem to find a house that works for us. Like every year when the lease is up, so far we've moved. So we moved into one house initially, moved from that house because there was a snake and a scorpion in my house, and then now we're in this house, and because every other week I get a letter from homeowners association, I'm like, I'm over it. These people are crazy. I'm moving again. So yeah, fun stuff. Now I want to add a little blush. And I'm going to add my lashes. And last, I'm going to put my lipstick on. Last, I'm going to do my lips. I have MAC Chestnut, and I have Fenty Beauty Unbuttoned. I don't know how these beauty girls do this. And make it look like so effortless. Like, no. I'm still learning. So, you know. I'm sorry, I'm not as talkative, you guys, but all the products that I use I will list down below. I hope you guys enjoy it.